Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is something I've been waiting for a while. My microphone a little bit closer here. Actually, I keep it there. This is season 3 of Tornado Survival. I made an executive decision last season. I know it was very short, 3 episodes, one of which audio was all fucked up. I made an executive decision to wait until the Tornado mod got updated a little more to add more stuff because it was bare bones. Complete bare bones last time. But now it's updated a little more. I can comfortably say that there is enough content for me to play and have a good time. So here are the mods we'll be using. We'll be using the McCrayfish Furniture mod as usual. Mine Colonies is a new one. I had a bit of problem getting all these mods. The Mine Colonies. It's always so dumb with the Mine Colony mods. Because if you don't get the correct DORM and structurize, because the Forge downloads, for some reason the Forge downloads the wrong versions. So I just spent another like 10 minutes having to get the real ones. So let's go here. Tornado Survival Season 3. We'll do whatever. Then we go hard mode, no cheats, and we're gonna get right into it. I did a little bit of testing beforehand, tweaked the settings a little bit, and oh wow, we spawn next to I think that's a functioning village. Oh, that village is very questionably shaped. I decided to add the old sound from the OG mod back in like the 1.5 days into it. Whenever we get a high wind event. Oh, by the way, I was so excited to play this mod. I didn't even realize that it was out. Because it had been out for a couple months for 1.20.1. It is currently, let's see if it'll show the time. Well, it won't, but it is currently 4:10 in the morning. It is January 4th where I'm at the time of recording. I was like, I can't sleep. Might as well play some of this. It's been a hot minute since I'm going to try to consistently upload until school starts. I am going to steal a bed from that village. I hope it's not dead. It doesn't look dead. I think I just saw a villager. Yep, good, very good. We're going to try to do the Mine Colonies, and the goal for this season, honestly, is I'm just going to keep going like I did last time. Try to build a successful colony. There will be some ground rules. Since it's very, very, very easy to build the colony out of like stone and it never get destroyed. I don't know. You guys leave in the comments if I should be allowed to use cobblestone and stuff, because if that's the case, like that, I feel like that'd be too easy. You know, ooh, ice spikes. What is this by? So I decided to make an executive decision also, and I'm just not going to use the Biomes of Plenty. Because although, yeah, it's pretty cool, like 1.20, I already have all the cool biomes that I only use the mod. Oh. Cool. I only used the Biomes of Plenty so I could get the places that weren't in the game earlier because, shit. The mod wasn't updated to even have a decent. I'm not using any textures except for obviously though I will eventually try to find a better one. I tried to use another one, but I just didn't like it. It looked ugly. Let's see here. I am in a Minecraft kind of mood. I put it on hard mode, obviously. We're gonna go to that village at some point. I don't remember if these underwater ones even spawn chests. I'm just praying they do so I don't look stupid, but... oh god. It's kind of a downer that hurricanes, I am 90% sure don't spawn Then again, I haven't been on the coast to test it. I think this is considered an ocean. Yeah, it is. Polar bears. Ice spikes. That's a cool looking biome. Okay, let's go pillage the village. Let's get some spruce wood. I like some spruce. I like spruce wood. Just like, you know, life's been going good for the most part. I've just been chilling at home during the break. I'm trying to edit this video, but it's taking so long because the software I'm using, yeah, it's open source. But for some reason, it's like CPU bound, but like I don't have a bad CPU, you know, I've got it's not the best CPU of all time, but it's more than capable of doing what I need it to do. You know, the 5600G, it's not the best. I got a good price for it. I only paid like, I think maybe 110 bucks for it. There's some igloos. I shall be taking this. There has to be a crafting table around here somewhere. Because I will be taking... Oh, by the way, this is Kirk Cousins, by the way. I don't... just had to make it very clear I am not, you know... It's been a while since I've actually played with the basic Minecraft, since I played with the base Minecraft texture pack. It's been a hot minute. Oh gosh, I had a realm going, but like with some ex-friends that I just like, it's a whole situation. It is just something I would, it's kind of, it's just a really bad situation all around. Ooh. Blast furnace. Oh, you villagers, you have no idea that I was the worst thing that could have ever came to you in this fucking thing. I'm gonna take their furnace. Ooh, a smoker too? Yes, please. And I'll take your 2 furnaces and I'll be on my way. I'm also gonna take some food, but not all the food. I'm gonna leave a couple because I'd feel bad if I just robbed him of everything. I was hoping there'd be a campfire, but it does not look like there is. Alright, let's get moving. I don't really like this area. Oh, is that a desert? Is that a beach? What's my frame rate? It's at 200. Let me see if I can get to 18 chunks. Or 20. See how bad that tanks my frame rate. Oh, it really tanks it. Yeah, nah. Even with Optifine, this game is fucking garbage to run. I'll stick to my 16. But, you know, I can run the other Minecraft just fucking great. Just use the smoker. Yeah, I was talking about earlier, it was just... The whole situation with that person is just so stupid. They're just not a good person. They're a very, very shitty person, and like... I feel like I have a very high tolerance to ignorant people, and I wouldn't even call her ignorant. I like, she straight up is just one of the biggest narcissists I've ever met. Like, the one of, if not... Whoa. Get back here, you bastard. She's one of the biggest narcissists I've ever met in my life. rabbit's foot. I think it means good luck or something. I don't even. Where is it? It must be a cave entrance somewhere. Nope, but here's some coal. Only 2 pieces? Whoop-de-doo. Thank you, game. Oh, thank God there's a little more. But it's just so much. It's such a chaotic story. So, on my birthday, I let her borrow my, She said she was cold. So I let her borrow one of my hoodies that I got from my dad. It was one of the last gifts he ever gave me before he passed away, tragically. And I was like, oh, yeah, you can wear it for the day. She doesn't tell me that she brings it home. And I mean, she brings it home with her. I honestly didn't care too much because I was like, whatever. I didn't know she brought it home, but I was like, she wouldn't do anything with it. So fast forward a couple, like literally a month later, some stuff happens. It's so much. Just some bullshit happens with one of my other friends. We make up because, you know, whatever. And we always argue. Me and this other girl, we always argue because of this person. Because of the person who shall not be named stealing my hoodie. It is nighttime. She constantly causes problems with us. And it's got to the point where, you know, I was like, shit, I don't even... And then she said it was just we were arguing back and forth, and she was calling me just all these just terrible, horrible names. And I was like, dude, come on. Like, you can't... She's such a... It was just so dumb. And she goes on, and we argue. She says some stuff, and she just made fun of... She made fun of it. She made a joke about one of my triggers. Which for mental health, like, you know, it was something that really just bothers me because of some stuff to my past. She makes a joke about it, and normally I wouldn't care, but she made a backhanded comment, like a backhanded apology. Oh. Okay, that was a little bit intense, but, you know, it's so ridiculous. I'm just so, like, even just thinking about that situation is just upsetting. So, you know, she goes in and she makes these just fucking ignorant comments about, you know, and oh snap, it's a snowstorm. Oh dear. Okay, the village is right over here. That mini-map is kind of cheesy, but... I guess the snowstorm either wasn't that big or... didn't last that long. Strange. Don't know what that was about. But anyways, getting back on to what I was trying to say, it was just so ridiculous, and she was just being a complete, there's just so much that was wrong that it's just hard to just say it all, because I'm trying not to, like, go into personal details, but this isn't the first time, and, you know, it was just, like, why? What was the point? So I have had a lot of problems in the past with therapists, and I know I have, but, whoa, That rabbit just died. I should probably make a boat because I do not like this place. But so she makes like she basically was like, so I'm bipolar. I'm bipolar too. So obviously I go into these hypomanic states or manic, whatever. But I have a disorder that's like, it's like cyclo something, but it's when my manic episodes cycle very quickly. So for normal like bipolar manics, they can last up to a couple months. But for me, mine can last only up to like about sometimes a day or two, sometimes even a couple hours because I cycle through my episodes very quickly. So she doesn't understand what she's talking about. She doesn't understand me or anything I do. But she goes, and she's a very big thing about not making fun of other, like, she's such a hypocrite. She makes this like, oh, you can't, I'm all against, where the hell are those zombies? Are they just drowned underneath the water? I think so. Or is it just these little... Oh, it's the block. Okay. Well, she's a big thing about, oh, yeah, no, it's not okay to, What? The fuck is that? Okay, I don't... It's a sunken ship. That is a risk I'm not willing to take. Okay, so... Back on point. It is like, it's like, what the hell, dude? You're gonna go on and say, yeah, no, I can't be like that. I would never do that. And then you go on and you go and tell me that my doctors are all incompetent, apparently. Despite me going literally to the same doctors that she went to. My psychiatrist is incompetent. The therapist that I'm seeing right now is incompetent. It's all just, I'm not getting any help. And it's like, bro, you need to worry about yourself for one, because she is the biggest narcissist I've ever met. She sees no wrong. She says and does all that, and she feels that's normal, and that that's okay. You don't say that to people. It's like, come on, man. Like, don't be like that. That's such a shitty thing to do, to say to someone. And it's so hypocritical because you're like, yeah, no, she acts like this hyper, the beam of light of morality. When you go and say shit like that, that's so fucked up. And I should have listened to my friends because I've given this girl so many chances to improve herself. Because if this was the first time, it could be, oh, it's a one time. This is not the first time that she's done something similar to this. She claims to be my best friend, or claimed to be my best friend, yet she'd been doing this shit for months where she would just absolutely thrash me. Like, completely thrash me. And when I mean completely, I mean, like, utterly just talk nothing but shit to me, to my friend, and to my girlfriend. Oh. Iron. She literally, like, so I introduced my girlfriend to her a while ago to her because I was like, yeah, I think they should meet. And you know what happens when I let them meet? She turns my girlfriend into a vape addict. Like, do what you want, vape, you do what you want, but don't, like, it was so, I mean, we weren't dating when that's a lot of mobs. That is, holy shit. Yeah, nah, man, I'm out of that, bro. You got me fucked up. I'm not equipped. How do you make a mark on this? No. Yeah. How do you make a waypoint? Let's make this C. So, okay, I'm gonna finish this discussion, then we're gonna end the episode here because it's been probably around 30 minutes. So I'm gonna quickly record a second one. But, anyways, this woman, like, she's such a hypocritical. It's so much. And like I said earlier, if it was the first time this happened, I could maybe, forgive her. But this isn't the first time that she's gone over, and then she's turned my girlfriend into a vape addict. I mean, it's not entirely her fault, but I don't know, maybe I'm in the wrong on this, but I just feel like if you're gonna, it's questionable. I mean, I don't like vaping. Vaping is, like, in my opinion, it's like it's cigarettes. It's like the cigarettes of our generation. I will be coming back to that cave soon, whenever I get the resources. Honestly, this is honestly a nice little place. We can settle down here. We can settle down here. But moral of the story being, okay, so here's the last part that I'm gonna say in this episode, and then I'm gonna hop off. This girl, about the hoodie, I let her borrow it. I didn't even let her bring it home. She just brings it home, and I'm like, whatever. I'll just let her bring it home. What's the worst that could happen? We had this big fight. And this crazy bitch is like, she says all this shit, and I'm like, yo, I don't want anything to do with you. And I'm like, okay, so can I have my hoodie back? I'm gonna have my girlfriend get my hoodie. I'm gonna grab it, and she's like, no, I want you to come here and to grab the hoodie. Or the sweatshirt, not a hoodie. And I was like, no, my girlfriend can come grab it, and she can come grab it tomorrow. So, conveniently, this sweatshirt is at her house all the way back where she lives. At her actual house, not her dorm in college. So I'm like, okay, what the hell? I was like, whatever, we can get it in a week. A week turns into 2 weeks. And by the way, I asked for this back beginning of December. I didn't get this sweatshirt back until Christmas, like, the week of Christmas, like the 2 days after Christmas. She held on to that for pretty much a month. Not to mention the fact that she has no self-respect. I got the hoodie back, or the sweatshirt back, and it reeked of cigarettes. It reeked of cigarettes. This freaking piece of garbage smoked cigarettes with my sweatshirt. Not to mention, she ruined it with whatever fabric or whatever, like, stuff she used. It's a dry clean, or it's like not dry clean. It's an air dry only. You're not supposed to put it in the dryer. So the texture of it is just completely fucked. I mean, it was completely like, I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And, it's not even that, like, I get it. It's not an expensive, I mean, it was still an $80 sweatshirt, but it's like, it's symbolic because my dad, he's not alive anymore. This was the last gift that he gave me before he, kicked the can, passed away. And she just, like, goes and smokes cigarettes in it when it's not even hers, by the way. Not even if it wasn't from my dad, just the fact that she smoked a cigarette in someone else's fucking sweatshirt. Like, have some respect for other people's property, crazy ass bitch. Not to mention, I'm gonna continue this next episode. This is just, I can go on and on about this. I will talk to y'all later. I hope y'all have had a good Christmas break. See ya. Would not want to be ya.